My name is Tammy. I live in Denver, and I am 39. I've always loved running, and I've been running for the majority of my life, and I started getting neck pains from it that would turn into these terrible headaches. And so about 10 years ago is when they started to get really bad, and I just found that I would push through it and be miserable after my runs, which defeats the whole purpose of really running, because it always used to be a stress reliever for me. Mm-hmm. So I finally, decided that I had to come and see somebody. I tried chiropractor, and the chiropractor wasn't terrible, but it didn't seem like I was getting any long-term benefits. I felt like it was more muscles that I had to be working on rather than just bone alignment. So I tried the chiropractor, I tried massage, but again, that felt like a short-term benefit, if that even, and icy hot and Advil. So it really was kind of everything. There was not enough time to do it, to make the time to go to a physical therapist. You have to cut out other things from your day. The cost of it can be, a lot when you don't know if it's actually going to have any results. And because physical therapy is kind of a slow process, you don't know how long you're going to have to be seeing a physical therapist or how much that's going to cost. And the bad experience, not bad experience at the other physical therapist, but lack of results from the other physical therapist compounded all of that, where I didn't know if I wanted to give the time or the money to not have great results. It was really bad. It was actually to a point where I would get terrible migraines afterwards. So I would go running, I would start to feel tension coming in on my neck, and I would push through it, and then half hour after my run, I'd be in bed with the lights off in terrible pain, and my husband would have to rub my neck, put icy hot on it. I'd take pain reliever, and really the only thing that would make it better would be sleep at the end of it. So that was more bearable when I didn't have children, but when I had children, that was just not even an option. I couldn't go for a run and then not be functioning afterwards. Sure. Because the whole point of going for a run is to relieve stress and feel good afterwards, and I just wasn't getting that anymore, and it was really devastating to me. I had been to a physical therapist before, and I didn't really feel like I had gotten tremendous results from it, so I kept on hoping that I would be able to resolve these issues on my own, and it finally just got to a point where I was either going to have to stop doing what I liked or go and see someone and try and make it better. Yeah, so I guess before coming to see you guys, running always used to be a very easy form of exercise, especially when you have young children. You can put them in the stroller and you can go running with them. You can't go to a gym class very easily because you don't have any place to put the kids, and so it's a great form of exercise after you've had a baby and then 2 babies. It's a chance for them to relax in the stroller. It's a chance for you to run, and I wasn't able to do that as consistently, which meant that I wasn't really exercising, and exercise has been such a big part of my life that not having that in my life is I don't function the same way. I don't feel as good. I don't have as good of a quality of life if I can't exercise.
Good.
A great impact. I've been able to run again, so I've been doing a lot more running. I have always loved running in races, and I feel like I can start training for that again. It's been a slow process, but one where I've been consistently seeing results from it, so that's been very positive and really makes me feel like I'm going to be able to get back into running the way I used to do it. I think it's the fact that you guys genuinely seem like you care about people. So, like with Brooke too, when she's giving me exercises, she's been incredibly good about making it work into my daily life and my daily routine, knowing that I don't have a lot of time during the day to dedicate to it, and it can be daunting to think about incorporating physical therapy exercises into a daily routine. And so she's worked really well with me about making it so it's just a part of my life more than an intrusion into my life. And then, yeah, you just don't feel like you get that from going to see people these days, where they seem to genuinely care, and you guys definitely do. I feel like it's way better than the other physical therapists that I went to, because it used to be that I would go into the other physical therapists, they'd give me some exercises, I wouldn't really have any interaction with anyone, and I would do my exercises for 45 minutes and then I would leave. And coming here, it's more about an hour of talking about what is going on, and Brooke does a lot of work on me, on my muscles while I'm here, so I'm not just doing boring exercises. It's like I feel like I'm getting the hands-on time, I'm getting the feedback from her about what I'm doing, and it's just been a great experience. I think I'm most proud of the fact that I am actually applying myself to doing these exercises and seeing results by doing them. And, you know, it's helped a lot to be coming in. Now we're down to once a month or so that I'm coming in, but having that accountability, and it just helps me to do my exercises, so it makes me feel good about myself that I'm actually doing something to make my body feel better and to continue doing what I love doing. It's important to realize that it's going to take a bit of time. It's not going to be a magical cure immediately in and feeling better, but like I said, just the process of it and seeing results gradually happening over time has been incredibly positive to me. So I think it's worth giving yourself 6 months and seeing if it does anything, because the change that it can have on your overall quality of life is tremendous, and there's no point in having to decide at, you know, almost 40 that you have to stop doing some sort of physical activity that you love.